Yes then guys, how we all doing? My name is Morsi and welcome back to my channel for another player view. The MLS team this season is here and I've got Maxi Moralez. He's the SBC. It's an 84 overall team with one special card needed. And you get this little 5'2" baller. He's a little bit on the small side of things. I don't think I've used a card that is this small in game, so I'm intrigued to see how well he's going to be. I'm actually quite excited to try him out. High, 4-star, 4-star. The card itself looks pretty damn decent. For the price, it's respectable. 91 overall card, 84 overall team. It sounds about right. And it's pretty well-rounded. At the end of the day, he looks like a very decent cam. Definitely a chem style to boost the pace and the shooting. Apart from that, dribbling, hopefully he feels cracked out. Being small, hopefully he's got a decent body type in game. I'm assuming he does. And he's going to basically spin around the pitch like a Beyblade. Passing stats looking decent. Stamina's there. Strength a little bit on the low side. Aggression's looking good though. No finishing traits, unfortunately. And this man is originally a cam, by the way. They have converted him to a striker for this player view. The MLS team this season is here. Let me know what you think. I'm intrigued. Some decent looking cards. Hani Mukhtar has a soft spot in my heart. I'm intrigued to try him out. And also Castellagnos or something like that. Plays for the same team as this man. I'm pretty certain it's a hyperlink. So I'll definitely be picking that guy up as well. But we're going to do this, boys. Drop me a like if you're excited. FUT Champs qualifiers is where we're heading. Let's do this. I've given him a Hunter Chem style. And just for a bit of fun, I'm playing him alongside Maradona. Two small Argentine ballers up front. Let's just have a bit of fun in this one. Maybe he's insane. I mean, looking at that team, it's one of those where you're like, okay, he's either a certified baller who's about to annihilate me, or he's just started the game and this hopefully will be a walk in the park. But let's have a bit of fun either way. Look at the little man at the top. He's got a decent body type by the looks of it. Let's hope he can bag a couple of goals for us on his debut then. Big interception for Klaus. The movement from our man Moralez is beautiful. The little man in on goal for the little dink. Mike. Big Mike Manan leaps like a salmon. Off Ken Mike Manan, by the way. And plucks that one out of the air. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. Obviously, we are against a pretty, understacked team at this stage of the game. So we should expect to dominate this man. I mean, that was pretty impressive. I mean, he just kind of glided across the pitch there. He feels quick. The dribbling's good. It's an interesting card. Let's just say that. Big Patrick. Up to the little lads. Moralez. Burst past one. Does another. The long-range effort had a bit of power on it. Didn't trouble Mr. Mainan though. So it's another player who does have high work rates. I never really got on with high work rates in attacking players, especially cams and strikers. I find I don't like them dropping too deep when I'm trying to bomb forward on the counter-attack, for example. But so far, I'm not seeing that too much. But it was the same when I used Darwin Núñez. Every single time I was trying to go to a counter-attack, he was, I don't know, in my own half, tracking back, trying to help out defensively. It depends what kind of players you need, but I like to kind of have my three cams and two strikers all staying forward and supporting the attacking play. But he's making some lovely runs. Mr. Moralez, little ball roll. Finesse. Yeah, that's not good trouble the keeps, is it? Maradona. Out wide, get Nuno Mendes involved. It's a decent touch. Let's watch the movement of Moralez. Lurking in the middle. We found him. Touch is good. I think that's come off the defender. He's stacking up the shots. So about 4 or 5 deep at this stage. We've got the one goal. A couple of big saves from Mr. Mike, but not as clinical as you like from your makeshift striker. Big William. Moralez in a bit of space over there. Should we first time it for the vibes, boys? He has a bit of power on his strikes. That's one thing for sure. Right. In the little legs of his, he's got a bit of a cannon. Tracking back. In the little pocket. Right for finesse shot. Inches wide. Inches. There you go. 8 shots I've had so far. 8. We scored 1 goal. A few of them have been decent though, but I'm going for a bit of a few outrageous strikes to say the least. Oh, he's done well to win the ball there. Beat the man. He doesn't feel super quick off the blocks. He's only got about 91 acceleration, I believe it is, 90 sprint speed. So there's a little bit of a lack of pace. However, with the Hunter Chem style, it definitely helps with that. But still, compared to the likes of Phil Foden, for example, his team of the season, I don't know why he came to mind specifically. He doesn't feel as quick on the ball as those two. As Big DCL is intercepting me. He's got the legs, hasn't he, boys? Go on. Dominic. Almost. Little give and goes maybe. That is finesse shot territory. It's another big save for Mike. Off Ken Mike is pulling some worldy saves off at the moment. Berardi, little double A. Moralez, lovely touch on his strong foot. There's goal number 2, boys. All right, debut hat-trick is on the cards. What is that, taking about 15 shots in total to get 2 goals? Not ideal, but I mean, he's getting there. So at half-time, we are 2-0 up against my man with a slightly weaker team than mine. We've had 12 shots, pretty much all of them have been Moralez. He has got himself 2 goals. The things I'm noticing with the cards, for a small man, dribbling's very good. Close control, no complaints whatsoever. He will get bullied a little bit. He's quite easy to push off the ball by the likes of the big centre-backs that you come up against at this game. The pace, nothing crazy. Doesn't feel super fast off the blocks, but definitely a little bit of accelerations there, lads. But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Realistically, it's not a meta card. It's going to be for you boys who are rocking MLS teams, maybe a fan of the club that he plays for. But let's just see if we can get the debut hat-trick, secure the bag, and get this W. Oh, the easy read, smash it! And there's the hat-trick, lads. Moralez was switched on. He missed that finesse shot on purpose. Intercepts Big Mike, and Maxi Moralez, the debut hat-trick. Things you love to see. See, that's some nice control. I feel like centrally in a cam roll, that is where he's truly going to shine. Cruyff back to the man, Maxi! Another save. Mike, honestly, he's getting his paycheck today, man, because the man is pulling off some mad stops. Ref, surely that's a foul. Surely that is a foul. What is a nice little bonus of his size? It makes it a little bit easier to kind of sneak his way through smaller spaces, smaller little gaps in your opponent's midfield. But he will get bullied. As soon as he gets touched once or twice, he probably will end up going down. Maradona, we're on space on this counter-attack, boys. The little Argentinian lads. Let's go. Let's go. For a second, I thought I lost the ball, but little Maradona, he keeps it, and we make it 4. I think my man's put the controller down, by the way, lads. So we're back. What? So my man's given up. He's put the controller down. I'm going to put my feet up for 5, lads. Ride this one out. Get the W. And then we'll do a little debrief on this little baller. So what a fun card we have on our hands, boys. Let me quickly sort out Mr. Berardi's contract. The Maxi Moralez. 5'2", high, bad to debut hat-trick. It's a pretty decent performance in game number 1. But let's take in mind my opponent's team was a bit questionable. He still had a bit of something about him, though. He could move with Luis Diaz. So I've got a bit of respect to my opponent. But at the end of the day, what should you expect with this card? Is he a game changer? Is he going to change your team? No. Unless you're rocking an MLS team, then he fits right in, boys. But I tell you what, one bonus about Moralez is he does get a hyperlink. Sorry, Tenali, lad. Let's get you out of here real quick. Let me do a little MLS search, boys. He gets a hyperlink to a lad who plays in the... Obviously, he plays in the MLS. Come on, lads. I've had a bit of a nightmare. Guess I've been to this man. Valentin Castellanos. High-low, and look at the state of those stats. 99, 99, 99. A lot of 99s. I'll definitely review this man later, by the way. Hopefully somewhat affordable. But I mean, that's a nice little bonus if you want to rock a bit of a unique team. You can pick up Castellanos and Maxi Moralez. And at the end of the day, he is cheap. It's a fun card, boys. Do let me know down below what you think of Maxi. Are you going to lock him? Are you excited for the MLS team of the season? And yeah, drop me a like if you enjoyed. Let's go over new guys. I'll be back later with another player of you. Take it easy.